Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do some J-Stars Victory versus Vulcan V video game news. Now, there are going to be two articles in the description box down below. The first article is going to be on Anime News Network, and the second article is going to be on SaiyanIsland.com. Now, Saiyan Island, I'm going to use as a reference because they did mention something that Anime News Network did not. But the main article I'm going to use here is the Anime News Network one because that's one where it's more detailed. And again, both of them will be in the description box down below. Saiyan Island does have a bigger picture, a much bigger picture of the characters at hand. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. This year's 8th issue of Shueisha's weekly Shueisha Jump magazine is announcing on Monday that rivals from Naruto Shippuden, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and Rurouni Kenshin series are joining the roster of Namco Bandai Games J-Stars Victory vs. Team Battle Action video game. Specifically, Naruto Shippuden's Midori Uchiha, Dragon Ball Z's Frieza called it, One Piece's Akainu, and Rurouni Kenshin's Makoto Shishio are all playable characters. Fantastic. Keyword playable. Akainu is playable. Shishio is playable. Fucking Uchiha Madara is playable. Fantastic. And of course, Frieza as well. The opening movie will assemble the various heroes together. The magazine teases that V-Jump magazine will reveal more playable characters on Tuesday. In addition to playable characters, the magazine also teases that certain other Jump characters, such as Naruto's Kakashi and Sakura, that both suck, will appear in Quest in the game's adventure mode. The character roster in this Shonen Jump 45th anniversary game includes, and then we see a list of characters from there. So right there is the main meat of the article on Anime News Network, and they give you a list of the characters from One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Toriko, Naruto Shippuden, Bleach, Rurouni Kenshin, and so on and so forth. Now, I do want to mention, and I forgot to mention this, but there are two updates that I failed to, again, mention. First of all, Alan Walker, the Crown Clown Alan Walker, is a support character. How is Alan Walker a support character? Yeah, that's some bullshit. No, it really is. Because Alan, he's a good character. And even though the anime was cut short, he still is a phenomenal character. Alan should be playable. He really should be. And even though he's support, who's playable is Seiya from Saint Seiya. Pegasus Seiya. Pegasus Ryuzenken. Pegasus Ryuzenken. Pegasus Ryuzenken. Ugh. He's playable. I mean, I'm not trying to knock on all of the, you know, Pegasus Seiya fans. I'm just saying that, yo, like, oh my god. Like, after, like, 20 episodes, it became unbearable. I'm like, oh, dude, come on. Come the fuck on. Pegasus Ryuzenken. Pegasus Ryuzenken. Pegasus Ryuzenken. I'm like, fucking dude, stop, please. Holy shit. Whoa, damn. Alright, but it's Pegasus Seiya, and he's rocking the silver armor. Or yeah, like the silver gear. The silver version. Not the gold, the silver. So, that being said, let's continue. When it comes to what was said on Saiyan Island, Saiyan Island, they say this, and again, the article will be in the description box down below. This brings the count to 27, which I'm assuming is the number of characters in the game, with more expected to be confirmed soon. This includes what looks like to be Sosuke Aizen, Bleach, and young Toguro, Yu Yu Hakusho, towards the bottom left of the image below the silhouettes. Now, what that means is that if you go on Saiyan Island, because the picture is much bigger there, you will see right next to Akainu, on the left-hand side of Akainu, you will see two small silhouettes. And those silhouettes look exactly like younger Toguro and Sosuke Aizen. Now, it looks like Aizen in his base Shikai form. Not condom Aizen, not weird butterfly homosexual Aizen. not monster ripped off face Aizen. No, just a regular Shikai Aizen. And when it comes to younger Toguro, he looks like young Toguro, just not at, you know, max 100%. Maybe he can transform into that phase, I don't know, because we do know that some characters have transformations. So maybe Aizen, maybe young Toguro will have these transformations. I have no idea. That is very plausible. It is very plausible. So that's it right there. I'm very pumped because, I mean, Akainu, first of all, they chose Akainu over Blackbeard. That's a sign. I'm a very big advocate of Akainu over Blackbeard. I really am. I really am, for obvious reasons. I'm going to try and keep it spoiler free because I'm assuming that some people haven't read or watched One Piece. Now, when it comes to Makoto Shishio, that to me makes a lot of sense because he is, in my personal opinion, the best villain of the Kenshin series, of the Rurouni Kenshin series, both anime and manga. I mean, even though, you know, because if you haven't read the manga, there's a guy after him called Onishi. Even though Onishi, you know, did good, Shishio's better. That's just the way that's my personal opinion. Now, Uchiha, Madara, thank you. Thank you, man. I just want to spam meteors for days. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, and then just spam these shits. Let him fall like he's Sephiroth. Rain these things. Good. I like that. Now, I'm assuming that Madara has a perfect Susanoo transformation or like a finisher, because that is his, like, because this is the Naruto Shippuden Madara. So he hasn't, you know, reached what we see today in the manga, which is like, whoa, like, Madara, whoa. So, yeah, that guy. So, I mean, he's still a yo dude. It's just that there's a difference here. There's a clear difference. Now, other villains to look out for, and of course, Frieza. Of course, you know, Frieza's Frieza. Okay, it is what it is. I've seen a guy like 18 different video games, like 25 different versions. Seriously, it's Frieza. So that's what it is. Now, other characters, other villains that I'm looking forward to. First of all, again, Aizen, Sosuke, and younger Toguro, which is, I think, is phenomenal. I really do. Where the fuck is Starjin? Seriously, bring out his burner knife. Yeah, oh, if they brung in the burner knife, look here. I mean, I can see, because honestly, when it came to Bleach, I was expecting two villains, possibly, or two villains as, you know, choices. Aizen or Ulquiorra, and it wound up being Aizen. Now, when it came to Toriko, I'm expecting either Starjin or Tamira. Because Tamira had the iconic fight. Oh, he had that iconic fight in the, you know, that awesome arc, the Ice Hell. But I love that arc. Yo, Ice Hell, you! But still, I think Starjin is a much better choice. A much better choice. That's for sure. Now, maybe Hisoka from, you know, Hunter x Hunter. That's a good choice. Yeah, Hisoka's the best choice, in my personal opinion. Meruem or the Royal Guard, I think is way too much. Maybe Razor. But see, Razor's a real big stretch. More so Hisoka than anyone else. Kurolo, I think, is a little bit too, you know, a little bit too much. So yeah, Hisoka, I think, is the best choice, obviously. When it comes to him and Reborn, Zanzas. I would go with Zandas or Byakuran. Yo! Dio Brand! The world! Please! Oh my god! Oh, Jesus! If they put in Dio Brand, are you fucking kidding? The world! Well, no, hold on. But in order to do that, they need Jotaro in the game. So, fuck. Shit. No, but still, it's Dio. Put him in. I don't care. Please put in Dio, man. Please, God, put in Neo Brando. So, but I'm looking forward to more villains. They have about 2 months to go till the game is released, because it's coming out, I think, at the end of March. And I know that you have like the rest of like December. I mean, they just announced, oh, I'm sorry, January, and then you have all February, then you have some in March. But the thing about it is that I'm assuming that at some point they're going to stop. At some point they're going to stop putting in characters, and they're going to focus on the game development. Or they may push it back. They may push the game back, and they may release it at a later time to not only put in more characters, but also refine the gameplay. Because from what I saw in the demo, I was like, it needs a lot of work. It does. So I want to see more characters, and they did give you like a whole slew of villains. They gave you 4 villains, and they're hinting at 2 other villains, silhouettes. We see them again, Aizen and Yoko Toguro. It's just that I would prefer if at some point, if in fact the game's going to be released in March, then at the beginning of March, or maybe at the middle of February, you stop with the, you stop putting more characters in the game, and you focus on refining the game, so when it comes out, there are very few issues, and the game itself is just fantastic. So that's what I'm hoping for. But we'll see where it goes, and I'm done. So King of Lightning, once again, the 2 articles are in the description box down below, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Have a nice day.